Hi guys, it's Athena. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well today. If my hair looks a little bit different, a little more yellow, I don't know if you can kind of see a little bit throughout. I actually just tried this new product. This is the L'Oreal Paris Colorista Hair Makeup, and it says for bleached and light blondes, and basically it's a bright neon yellow color. You can kind of see like where I tried to brush it out so it would blend a little bit with all of my blonde. But so basically, this is like a glow in the dark hair color. So tonight, I planned on going out for coffee tonight, kind of in the later afternoon. I know I sound so funny, like coffee at night, but kind of towards like 6 o'clock. And it'll be really cool. I'm excited to see people's reactions when my hair starts to glow. And it really inspired me of like Rapunzel. So basically you just get this, you take it on your hands, and I just worked it in my hands and I rubbed it in my hair. So that's what gives it this more like buttery, lemony blonde, kind of like cartoon blondes, like you think of yellow as blonde in the cartoon world. So I really like that, and I kind of wanted, when the lighting changes, I think you guys will be able to see it a little bit more. But brushing it in helped a little bit because before it kind of looked like highlights that were kind of just like I don't know, it didn't really look as blended. So then I brushed through my hair and it looked a lot more blended. So I really liked that. But yeah, I don't know if you can see like close up. Yeah, I have it like that, and I'll definitely let you guys know how tonight comes out, if it's like really cool or if it's more subtle, but it'll be really cool to have like glowing Rapunzel hair at night. But for this video, I wanted to show you guys a little bit of some Barbie artwork that I've been creating. As you guys know, I posted an art video, like art of mine, about almost a year ago now, and all of those drawings and stuff that I featured were what I had been working on at the time. And recently I haven't been drawing as much and been doing as much with the art world as I would like to be doing. I just kind of feel like I'm at a standstill sort of with my creating and stuff, and where my abilities are at and things like that. So I kind of felt like a little uninspired, and I felt like I was doing the same thing over and over, and I really wanted to kind of work on like a new kind of style for myself, or even just embrace and be able to do like learn new techniques and stuff, so that not everything is like the same over and over. I'm notorious for my side profile girls. I always just do to the side, and I never do like two eyes or full face, like centered. And this is one of the girls that I drew. I drew her in my environmental science class, and she was inspired by Jessica Rabbit. She has a little quote that says, "I just want to be real," which is like Hollywood from the movie Cool World. So I was really inspired by Jessica Rabbit, Hollywood, and what's the other girl? I'm trying to think. There's one other girl that I was thinking of also. But yeah, so she's like that. And then I printed out a copy of that on my printer to see if I could get it without the lines. And then this is what I came up with. And she's super like decked out to the gods with highlighter and stuff. There's this girl on RuPaul's Drag Race named Plastic Tiara, and that's who she kind of reminds me of, with like the nose highlight and stuff. But this is how she came out. And I actually had another piece for her. I had another like longer piece where it was going to be her legs and the dress, the rest of the dress, but I kind of just gave up on that idea. But I wanted to show you guys sort of like, I'm going through like this whole Barbie era of my life where it's like, I would really like to be able to do like digital art for Barbie, or like fashion illustration and like all kinds of stuff. And like the computer, I don't have a computer application that allows me to draw like digitally, but there's a course at my college called Digital Fashion Illustration, and that is like my dream class. You guys know that I'm a communications major, but I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to minor in design, and specifically like graphic design, because my goal and my dream is to work for Mattel, or to work for a company that's really creative, and to be able to, I mean, I would love to make like design Barbie dolls and be like creative director for Mattel. Like that would just be my absolute dream. But if I wasn't able to get my spot at Mattel initially, I would definitely just want a really creative job, and that's where my design would come in. And sort of like graphic design work. I really love making concept art. fashion illustration, like even video game concept art of like the worlds and the characters and all that kind of stuff. I just live for that kind of stuff. I think it's so amazing, and I see so many people online on like DeviantArt and or DeviantArt and all kinds of stuff, and I'm just so like wowed and inspired by their work. And I'm over here still using like Crayola and like, you know, colored pencils and stuff to get my creations to come to life. But here is another girl that I've done, and I like her. I kind of wanted to replicate the early 2000s Barbie face, so that's where I was going with for like the movies. That's what I was mostly inspired by. Here we have another girl, and she's just like that. And people always say, like, because I make a lot of my girls blonde, they're like, are you drawing yourself? And I'm like, no. I'm like, this is the fantasy world of, like, what I wish I could look like. This is definitely not a representation of myself at all. And then this is my newest girl, and she is, like, this butterfly kind of, like, fairy Barbie. And she's just like that. I do like her face. I'm impressed with my abilities with the full frontal face. I did use a little bit of a template to see like where the eyes and everything should be to help me. And I think that's a really good thing. Like if you need a template to help you and you need to sort of, it's tracing, but it doesn't look like the thing that you started with. You just kind of use that as like your base to sort of see where everything's going to be. And then you can change the hair and the makeup and all that kind of stuff. So I used a template with her because typically what all my girls are to the side like this and never head on. So I've been trying to practice and train doing head on stuff. And I'm getting a call. Hey guys, sorry about that. My mom gave me a quick call on her way to work, so I just was showing one of the drawings. And then last but certainly not least, this was actually a drawing that I had done in the last video and I had given a little shout out to, but she kind of fits this whole like Barbie theme and era of my artwork. And she's a really, really beautiful mermaid, and she's sitting in this shell, and you can see there's like glitter. There's a lot of glitter. It wasn't finished yet. I did this for my sister Stella. I even signed it to her at the bottom. Sorry, I'm so bad at getting the stuff for the camera right, but she's just like in this little, in this shell and like this forest with like butterflies and big flowers and all kinds of stuff. So she's just like that. There was somebody off of Instagram who really wanted one of the pictures. I actually have a lot of like darker artwork that is really sort of like, and that's, if you want to see that video, it's definitely not like, you know, pretty blonde girls. It's like, I'm really inspired by like H.R. Giger, who is the artist for the Alien movies, the concept artist, and he was even doing this Alien artwork before that movie production took place, and then they worked with him because they were just so, it was basically like, it was right in the nerve of what the Ridley Scott wanted for the Alien movies. And a lot of H.R. Giger's work is very highly like psychosexual, very erotomechanics, like very adult kind of concepts, and like a lot of like sexual acts and like life, death, the birthing process. Like it's very analytical. It's very like, it's like a subconscious analysis on like human life and like even darkness and like humanity and just everything. So it's very, very interesting. And he's one of my most favorite artists. And so if you wanted to see any of that type of work that is in the other video, you would just scroll down to like one of my earlier videos from probably like almost a year ago, like 10 months ago. And I think it's called like My Art or something like that. But I think that's it in terms of the artwork for this video that I wanted to share with you guys. And I have one more thing that I'm going to go grab, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back, and I just want to give a really, really big and special shout out to Rick, aka his new channel, TJ Murphy. Rick is just such an amazing person, collector, and guy, like all around. He's really, really awesome, and he actually sent me this really beautiful Barbie car in the mail, and it was sealed in its like original packaging and everything, and I opened it, and I was like zooming around with it. And so he is, I think it's called die cast collecting, of like cars and trucks and all different kinds of automobiles and stuff. And it's just super cool. I really love this car. I think it's so awesome. And it was really special that he searched so hard for it and actually sent it my way. So thank you so much, Rick. I highly recommend his channel. He's an excellent person. He has an amazing sense of humor. He's totally a family man. Just a really great person all around. So it was really, really special to get this car. And I will keep it and treasure it always. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you in my next one. Okay, bye guys. Sorry about that. I just realized I had a couple other art things just to talk about really quickly. So my grandmother found these really amazing mermaid cutouts online, and she sent them to me. She sent 2 of them. And me and Stella have both been working. You guys know that we're both the creative ones. When it comes to like artistic stuff, we got that gene from our mom. So this is the mermaid that I have been working on. She has her little face to the side, and she has her pink tail with orange flowers, and I'm just kind of working on her, and Stella's helping me with that, so that's been really fun. And I really like them, even just the silhouette I think is really beautiful. You guys know I love Madison from Splash, so maybe I'll do one of her, or me and Stella can like collaborate on one, and you know, you can always, they're double-sided, so you can always do something on the back, but that's just something that I've been working on also in the art world. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.